Alright, today we're going to talk about surface area of rectangular and triangular prisms. I'm going to put two lessons here today because they're very similar in what you're going to do to finish these. So surface area is the sum of the area of the faces. So think about, I like to use the example of wrapping a present. So when you wrap a present, you don't want to see any of the box or anything that's inside. Okay, so think about that. So surface area is going to cover the total outside area of the shape you're solving for. Okay, and lateral area, the sum of the lateral area of the figure. Okay, does not include the top and bottom. Okay, I like to use the example of a soup can label. So on the top and bottom, you usually just see the can, and on the outsides, or the side of the can, is the label that covers the lateral surface area of that can. Okay, we're going to use two formulas. One's partial of the other. So the first one is lateral surface area. Okay, so we've got S equals capital PH. Okay, so obviously S is surface area. In this case, it's just the lateral. Okay, that capital P there. Okay, that's kind of like our capital B, where P is the perimeter of the base. Okay, perimeter of the base. So the next one is H, height. And then we move on to total. So you'll notice the first part of that total is the same as our lateral area. So S equals PH is the same as lateral. So once you solve for lateral, you've already got the first half of this formula. Okay, and what we're adding to it is plus 2b. Okay, remember that capital B is the area of the base. Okay, so we've got sides is PH, that's lateral area, and 2b would be the top and bottom. Add those together and you get total. Alright, we're going to go two examples, one rectangular prism and one triangular prism. First one, we've got a rectangular prism. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to calculate both the lateral surface area and the total surface area for both of these. Okay, so the first one is our lateral surface area. And I'll put the formula to the side, surface area equals PH. That matches our lateral formula. Okay, so S, we're solving for S here. Perimeter of the base. So in this situation, I like to use the bottom for rectangular prisms. Okay, so I'm going to use this base, 3, 7. Okay, and I'll color that in. So perimeter, remember perimeters add all sides, right? So the sides of our base are 3, 7. This side right here should be the same as this side, 3. And this side here should match this side, 7. Okay, so perimeter, 3 plus 7 plus 7 plus 3. Okay, and then our height from base to base, is 4. Alright, so we're just going to add all those up and then multiply. So 3 plus 7 plus 7 plus 3 gives us 20. And drop down the 4. Okay, our next step is just multiplying. 20 times 4 gives us 80. So our lateral surface area, so the area around the outside, excluding the top and bottom, is 80. Alright, now total. Remember I said that total is PH plus 2B. Okay, so that lateral, we've already solved for the lateral surface area, so we can plug in for pH. Okay, perimeter times height is 80. We know that. We just solved for it. Okay, plus 2b. So we have to find the area of the base. Okay, that's what B stands for. So the area of the base. So we've got area of a rectangle. Our rectangle, how do we find area of a rectangle? base times height. Okay, so I've just substituted that base times height and in for that capital B there. Okay, so area of this base. Base and height are 7 and 3. Okay, so we'll plug that in. 7, 3, 2, and 80. Drop it on everything you hadn't changed. Okay, so PEMDAS rules if you want to. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 2, or sorry, times 2. So 80 plus 2 times 21 is 42. And we just add those up. Should get us 122. Okay. I know I'm going quick. If you need to pause and follow along, go ahead and do that. Okay. So our second example, triangular prism. Okay. It's a lot like our last lesson. For this triangular prism, our base is going to always be the triangles. Okay, that's very important. Our base is always the triangles. So, we're just going to go right into our S equals our total surface area, because along the way, if you understand by now, this will get us our lateral surface area. Right? So, first thing we want to do is find the perimeter of the base. Remember I said perimeter of the base. We're using the base, or the triangle as the base. So perimeter, add all sides. And I'll mark that off as our base. Alright, so that's our base. So perimeter of that, 3 plus 4. And this should be the same measurement, 12. So 3 plus 4 plus 12. And our height from base to base, okay, should be from base to base, from triangle to triangle, should be 20. So our height is 20. Alright. Now 2B. Now we need to find area of the base. Area of the base. So how do we find the area of our base triangle? If you look at your formula chart, it should be base times height divided by 2. Okay, so remember what I said last time. The base and the height of that triangle has to be the two sides that make up this right angle. Okay, so base times height, 3 times 4 divided by 2. Alright, let's solve. We've plugged everything in that we need, so all we're doing is solving now. So 3 plus 4 plus 12 gives us 19. Okay, times 20. Plus 3 times 4 is 12. Divided by 2 gives us 6. So 2 times 6. Alright. Simplifying, 19 times 20 gives us 380. Okay, so stop there. 380 is now what? If it's substituted for pH, perimeter times height, perimeter of the base times height, that is our lateral area. So lateral area equals 380. Okay, and we'll continue to solve this to get our total. 2 times 6 is 12. Add those together. 380 times 12 gives us 392. Okay? Alright, if you have any questions, let me know.